What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are playing some Adventure Capitalists. I think I've explained this before. I have played a bit of this in the past on my PS4, and I know the basic of the game. I started this a while back in this, and I happen to actually have 24 Angel Souls. I reset just because I kind of want to play from the beginning, but you can't actually hard reset in this game, so it kind of sucks. But do I actually have a manager in here? Oh, I can spend some. I guess I could get rid of angels that way, but I'm not gonna get rid of them. I guess I'll just have a slight start. You can see I've collected these in the past. There's 2 megabucks. That's pretty cool. But if you guys don't know how this game works, it's pretty simple. You'll start off. You won't have the investors. Let's start with those. The investors per investor give you 2%, basically bonus money. So that's why I have $1.48. Generally, it's $1, and I have 24 times 2, which is 48. So now each click does that, and then you buy. Basically, it compounds the game. You basically just buying more lemonade stands. These are lemonade stands. And you're buying more of these to make more per click, and you can set this up higher, so you can buy like 10 at a time, or max. So we could click it a couple times and then buy max. We want to get it up to 25. Actually, I didn't mean to click on that. Unlocks. If we go to unlocks, you'll see here there's a bunch of unlocks. If we go to gallery, you'll actually see at 25, lemonade stand speed is profits by 2. So when I click it now, it goes faster, as you can see. Before I do anything, I want to get this to 30, just because it seems like a good number to multiply by 10 by. And we'll get some of these going so we can start running this stand as well. And this one pays a lot more. We can end up getting these things called managers, which I can buy the lemonade one, and now that'll automatically run the lemonade stand for me. So now I just got to worry about clicking this one, which is pretty awesome because it gets so fast that it's like ridiculous to manually click. We'll get enough for this soon enough. We get this one going too. Might as well. We're going to focus on getting this one to 25 as well. 25 is when you get all the first unlocks on all of them. You can see the shortcut here. That's times 2. It doesn't tell you what it's times 2 of. I believe at the beginning they're all going to be speed upgrades. Yeah. But after the speed upgrades are done, it can turn into really anything. Let's get some of these going. So it's going to be something. This is going to be kind of something I run along with the Adventure. It's made by the same people who actually did Adventure Communist, but they did this game first. But I'm actually going to run kind of the 2 together. Is it not showing me when I can get a new one? I guess I just don't have enough. Oh, I had enough. I spent it. Running too many at a time is a pain, as you can tell. And they get longer and longer times the farther you go. But now we have enough to run the next one. I normally don't like to click on more than 2 at a time. If we go to max 2, you can see we can get this up to 60, and our next upgrade for it, I keep going to there, is 50. So if we upgrade it by 10 a couple times, we can get up to 50 here. So now the bar doesn't even move, so it's going really fast, and it can still get more speed upgrades than this. This isn't necessarily the fastest it has to go. We probably should invest more into this one just to get it going. But I generally like to get up by 10s every time. Once I get to the 25 mark, I try to get rounded off at 30 once I get going. The game gets really fast-paced, and you're resetting a lot because you get enough, and you can reset and claim the angel investors. Right now, you can see we have none. And the reason, like I said, I started with some because I've played in the past. So I had to. You can't hard reset, sadly. So I had to kind of stick with what I had. They have an event going on, which I'm going to be doing in some episodes as well. I don't know what those are. I've actually never done those. They've never came to PlayStation, so I could have got a manager. I don't know how much it is, but we'll save up for it. There it is. And he'll run these for us, so now we just have to worry about this one here. And sometimes some people I know like to go just 25 before they even get the next one, so then they only have to click 1, because by the time you get 25, it's pretty easy to get the manager. As the timers get long down here, I like to buy them when I can. I meant to actually buy that there. When he pays out, we'll grab it. And you see it's 23 seconds now, so we don't really have to click that often. And every now and then, it is a good idea to check what the max is. Because if this is, see how it's almost 50 here? Our probably best bet right now is to get this up to 100 for another speed times 2. So now it's going faster. You can't really see because the bar is moving the same, but it's less than a second now is really what it is. You do get to the point with managers later down the road where I think it's managers that do it. That'll say, yeah, here, right here actually. I think I can get one right here. Yeah, with the angels, it tells you how much per second it is, so you can actually compare them. Like, you know, you'd think that this is making way less than this, but in reality, this could be making more. I mean, it's not in this case, but you know, it could be. Oh, so yeah, we got upgrades as well. And when you save up enough money, you can get upgrades. And this is a ×3 to lemonade stand. So you see that we're at the 148. If we were to come grab this, it's going to multiply it by 3 and bring us to 444, which is very, you know, nice to have. And I got to continue to manually run these because, yeah, we ain't going to get anywhere. I mean, before things finish is the best time, and longer ones is the best time to upgrade it, so because it makes it. So this is level 20. Before I upgrade, this is level 24, and it's paying out the same amount as the level 20 or 2 down here, which is crazy. And now we got the speed of this one going. Oh crap! I didn't get that. I was gonna upgrade that a bunch before we could go. We definitely want to save up to grab the manager though at this point because it's getting annoying. 500,000 for the pizza guy. Best off probably just waiting. Yeah, once this guy pays off, we'll have plenty. So I don't know how long I'm going to make these episodes. I think these might come out a little more than I normally am going to be releasing them until we get going on the event here. Because we have the event, it's like a whole nother world. And they actually have different like planets in this. Right now we're on what's called Earth. We can have to get to the point where we unlock the Moon and Mars for 1 trillion. Which does take a while to save up to. There's the donut shop. So now we don't have to click any of them. They'll all run themselves. So it makes the game a lot more relaxed. And you can actually bounce back and forth between the two worlds. So like we could let this go and go start the event. And meanwhile, this one will continue going like while you're offline. You don't necessarily have to be on it. We can almost get this guy up to 20. We can get it up to 50 now. And you see, we're going to get this before we can get this guy up. You definitely want to make sure you're working towards these unlock goals. Because it makes a significant difference. Let's get it up to the 30 like I like to do. And then I know we could have gotten that, but that's alright. Well, we should grab one now and run it. This is a minute and 35. So you can see that's not going to do all that much for us. It pays a lot, but this is paying more right now. Or almost more. And going so much faster. But before this runs out, if we have any extra money, we may want to actually dump it into there. What I am going to do is while we wait and let this... I should have gotten whatever upgrade this was. Yeah. But while we wait for this to accumulate a bit, I'm going to go start this event. Because I've never done this. It's a replay event. I don't know what that is, but we're going to go into it. It has a certain amount of days, so it's got like 6.5 days left. Actually, it's almost 7, I think. So I don't know. This, I know, is a booster. And every 4 hours, you can enhance... Okay, it's like a fighting one. Enhanced supplements can be taken, gain boost your chances to win the top prizes. Head to the shop and... Okay. Maximize your profits. So if we hit ready, I think you can like keep resetting it. You know what? I think we're going to save this till next episode because it does look pretty crazy. It's pretty cool. You can see like the names of all of them. I don't know what this is called. But we are going to actually wait. We'll come back to this. This will definitely be cool. We got our 3 planets here. We can only go back to Earth right now. I think next episode we'll focus only on that. Because I'm going to record a couple here together. What is this? Oh, yeah. I'm not spending any angels. Those aren't worth it. But, so we can continue upgrading these, which this guy's almost done. So let's upgrade this as many as we can. So now he's up to 4 million. So everything we just spent, we're going to basically get paid back for. And now we can come back in here and get these upgrades. Oh, actually I couldn't afford all of them. The upgrades are good to have though, because it does make a crazy difference. Oh, I gotta manually run this one, I forgot. So we got another 4 million in a bit here. So again, I tried to put as much into this as I could. I don't know if you guys are gonna like this series. Let me know kind of how long you want the episodes of this one to be. There will be some that, you know, are obviously longer than others and whatnot. It's going to happen. But we can, you know, aim for a certain time on them. They'll be, I mean, obviously at least be like 10 minutes. But I can go anywhere from like 10 to 20 minutes on these probably. You do get stuck at certain points where it's like you can come on and you do like maybe 5 minutes worth of work on a planet. And then you literally have to wait like 3 days before you can make much more progress. The moon, I know, has a lot of that. Earth hits a couple points like that. And Mars is like the only planet I've actually beat on PlayStation. It's a lot quicker. So got that up to 25, which gives him the speed boost. So now he's down to, I think, 11 seconds or something. So he's much better. Let's check out our max again. Are we close to anything? We are definitely close. We can see what this guy is at. What do we need for this? It's probably 200. Yeah, it's 200 now. So until this guy's making 200, it's not that. But here, you can see we've got enough. And we can round out these guys up to 30. Again, I find it easier for upgrading later. This guy we probably don't have enough for. We're going to do that anyway. Oh, I just spent all my money. We'll have enough soon enough. We'll leave it on the 10s and we'll just focus on this one. Because again, it's all speed at the beginning. We can go check that out for a minute, actually. You can see this is speed, this is speed, this is speed. And right here, there's a profits time 4 at 500. So when we can get 500 lemonade stands, the profits actually start coming in. There's actually all these in a row here, are all times 4. There's a times 5 profit. They throw in those. And Earth's the most, like, normal planet. You're going to see, if you haven't played before, when you get to other planets, maybe even the event when we check that out next episode, it may be weird as well. Where's the shrimp boat? Cool. It must have finished and I didn't run it. It probably just finished, actually. That's probably how we could afford that. With the donuts times 3, because that's crazy. This is making way more than this guy. But now we want to save up for our points here. Cool. Got him up to that. We can focus on getting this guy to 100 soon if we want, because of how close it's getting. But it gets way more expensive the higher it goes, so it may slow down around like 85 and not get much more. So we want to be careful in our spendings. This guy we just need 20 levels on. Ain't that far away. We can get this guy going. It's 6 minutes, as you can see. It does take a while. I do want to get this to 30. See, we're probably not going to push for him, as he's probably not making much of our profits right now. I wish you could turn it off sometimes to see, but that's the point of like having the angel investors, is to be able to see per second what, you know, everything's making. This guy might actually be 75. No, he's not. I know the newspaper goes up by 25s at some point. You see, once he gets 100, it goes up by 25s here for a bit. The newspaper is weird. The newspaper actually like advertises other profits. Like here at 150, he times car washes by 2, and it's the newspaper. It makes sense because it's, you know, the newspaper, but it's pretty cool. This dude is making a ton of. We just got that in. We'll get the 5 there real quick because I had max on right before it finishes. That's the type of things you want to do. If you got the money and you spot something's coming to an end, now we just made 27 mil, and we can get another 6 levels into this if we want. We're going to not do that. We're going to grab 100 levels in this guy. Even though I don't think that's going to do too much. The speeds went up times 2 again, and it doubled its profit here. It may actually be doing a lot. I can tell you at the beginning of the game, this side is going to make all of your profit. The first couple like resets, that side makes everything. And you won't see angel investors for a couple days. Generally, it's I don't know exactly when they start, but you have to make a certain amount of money before they start accumulating. And 24 is not really a good reset point. Generally, I reset. The first reset, I tried. I think I placed it. I held out to about 100. You can do a little less than that, but then every time there you want to at least make the same amount back. So like if you have 100 of them, if say I have 24, if I was doing it with 24, I would do it when I have another 24, so it'd be 48, and then I could do 48 again. Or you can double it. You can wait as long as you want. But if you're going to bed, I can tell you this: wait till the next morning before you do it. I think we're gonna spend. I know we can get him up to 50. Probably the best. Now we definitely want to get this guy up because he's paying out a lot here. 44 mil, that is pretty insane profits. He's costing basically this dude's whole pay amount to upgrade. Now it's 8 mil to upgrade. After we get this payment though, we should have enough to get it to level 25. No, we don't. I lied. Kind of close. It's really expensive to get this upgrade. We probably should have invested that bit somewhere else. But I'd like to get them at least to the 25 to, you know, get this going faster. Because again, early they're all like speed upgrades, so you can kind of expect that to be that way. But I figured this would be a cool series to do since our Adventure Communist is going to start slowing down a bit because there's a little less to do and it's more just going to be like little updates. Whereas here, we're at a minute. It's going to drop down to 18 seconds. So I don't know what the full timer for it is. But it's time 2, so it was like a minute something. So it's probably like, I don't know, 45 seconds maybe. I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was a minute and a half before. Just even though we don't have an upgrade coming soon, that little upgrade I just put in here before a big one finishes gives a lot. Yeah, so 47 seconds. Let's get this guy up to 30 before we continue, just to have. This guy we can start spending into. He's still got 2 minutes left. We will probably stop right after we get to his going, although we may be out of things to do here. This guy has got to get all the way up to 100. We could get 20 into this, but that's going to take a while. This guy's going to finish soon, so I'd like to get enough to upgrade him. Pumping something into here wouldn't be bad because he's going at a faster rate. Get him to at least the 30. I like rounding up to the 30s because pretty much by then everything goes up by 10s. So like upgrading at 10 at a time is the best. So we got 2 minutes yet. I'm gonna drop 4 into here, and you're gonna see it go from 33 mil to 77 mil. So he's almost making what he's making with a major level difference. But the unlocks make such a big difference on everything. And if we get 25 of everything, we get ×2, probably speed for everything. I don't know exactly. Oh yeah, I didn't realize we got that. But gold for having 1. You can only claim the gold things like once. So I must have done that before, 1 of everything. I don't remember having 1 of everything. I didn't play much on this, so I don't know. But 25 everything. Yeah, speed investments. It's probably speed for a while. There's 5 gold at that one. And I didn't really talk about gold. We can go spend in here, and we can go talk about the shop. There it is. So I have 30 gold right now. I don't really personally know what the best is. I can tell you time warp things that advance time in any of these games are the worst possible upgrade. I don't really know exactly what I should be spending it in. The ×3 multiplier in this planet seems kind of cool, although I could save up for the ×12 to save a lot of money. I don't know if that's the best. The profit speed would be useful at this point because of how long everything takes. And then there's things down here you can claim without restarting. That again, that's like a time thing. Generally wouldn't suggest. The suits I've never looked into. What is this? Micromanager triples the payout speed investments when you run it. That must mean when you click. Maybe that'd be decent. That kind of seems kind of like it could be worth to like run one of like your best thing to not have the managers do it and you do it. That might be the best. But I don't know like what suit you'd want. I don't know too much about that. I do know that when you get 10 megabucks, you can get one of these mega tickets that permanently boost. Crap. I should have put it into there. God damn it. I messed that up. I wasn't paying attention. But you can buy these with gold, or you can buy these with 90 of the bucks, which you get from the exchange here. So when you save up 1 decillion, you can buy one of these basically. And so on. They go up the more you try to buy each level of them. But they're pretty nice, and they I think multiply by 7 times. Which is, you know, very high. There's a hockey team auto runner. Sick. But yeah, that's this game. I'm gonna, when we come back, I'm gonna start over in the other event. I think we're gonna run that, see how that goes. I don't know how slow or fast that's gonna be. We're gonna see how that goes. May do a bit on here. It'll probably be a bit in between, so we'll do that. This isn't gonna be an everyday thing. At first, it might be. You might even get hit with multiples a day, depending on how much I actually play it. I won't be doing everything on camera once we get rolling, just because I'm not going to bore you with a lot of things that you guys already see. Some of the resets, like, I'll have to literally just play, reset, literally constantly, like, within, like, an hour. Like, you can get to the point where you're doubling your investors later on until you hit, again, another dead zone, which you'll see. I'll explain the dead zone more when we actually hit one. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. If so, please hit the like button. It really does show me that you guys like the series, the idea of the series. You guys can comment on it too if you guys don't like it, or if you guys have another idea. If you guys are playing this game too, let me know, because I may have some questions for you. I do know a bit about the game, but I may have some questions later on. So anyways, guys, I'll talk to you then. Peace.